Where exactly are these lines of control, as they're called tonight, with Russia now holding, what, about a fifth of the country? Is that right?
That's right, Wolf. A fifth of the country, it's about the size of Mississippi, is the territory that the Russians control in Ukraine. So if we look at the map here, what we are seeing is an area that goes from Kharkiv down this way all the way toward Kherson. This is an area of control that the Russians have, and they're in essence fighting the Ukrainians in this area, because what they need to do is they need to be able to control this area in order to achieve one of Vladimir Putin's main war aims, which is to control the Donbas region.
Let's talk a little bit about this key city, Severodonetsk. Tell us about why it's so important right now, what's going on there.
So this is critical, Wolf, because Severodonetsk is really the key point. It's right here, right in this part of the Luhansk region. The Luhansk region is the northern part of the Donbas area. The only part that the Ukrainians control of this area is this part right here, that is right around Severodonetsk and just north of the town of Popasna. What this means is that in Severodonetsk, this critical junction is one of the areas where the Ukrainians are going to need to either keep this, if they want to keep this controlled, but the other problem that they have is it's very easy for the Russians to cut them off at this particular point. If the Russians do that, the Ukrainian forces here risk being surrounded, and that is going to be a huge problem for them.
So what do you think the risk is of these Ukrainian troops being encircled there?
It's very high, Wolf, and the Ukrainians have to be very careful to conserve their forces. If they don't conserve their forces, they are going to lose a large portion of their military, and that would be disastrous for their war effort.
So you think there's a limited window right now where the Ukrainians potentially could withdraw?
Yes, if they use these areas right in here, and if you take a look right through this area, they still have an open path back into the Ukrainian-controlled areas. If they do that, then they will have an opportunity to save that portion of their army. That's going to be critical. If they don't do that, they risk losing that army, and that, of course, would be a major blow for them.